Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the newest character in WWE Champions, and I know a lot of people are um, polarized by this decision. I'm stoked. It's somebody new. It is the Great Khali, the Punjabi giant, the Punjabi playboy, the Indian trailblazer. It's the Great Khali. I'm stoked because it's a new character, and while maybe he didn't have the greatest skill set in the ring, you can't discount um, the importance of his visibility in WWE for the country of India and how he opened up that part of the world to the WWE. So for that, he is in the game. Like I said, I'm just a white girl. I'm not gonna pretend I know how his impact feels personally, but I mean, if we take a look at his bio, stood out from every crowd not only for his overwhelming size, but also for being the first to blaze a trail to WWE from his native India. And we all know how big this game is in India, never mind the WWE itself. So I'm a big fan of this card being in the game. Khali's battle ready mentality and intimidating presence combined to make him a unique threat to every member of the WWE roster. And I'm not going to lie, I popped super hard when he showed up in the Punjabi prison match between Jinder and Randy. I freaked. I was so excited. All right, so I guess we could keep this open. So he is a PG era trickster. So we're starting to see the PG era get a little more love. You know, we had Zombie Page, we had Mickey, we had King Sheamus, and now we have the Great Khali. He is a coach, and he is continuing with the trend along with Stephanie McMahon, Hall of Fame Chic. Take 30% less damage from red moves, and any color moves starting MP reduced by 1 for your opponent. Links, PG era, any color moves start with 1 more move point, and just the 1 standard set of gear. No tag link with Beth Phoenix. Little disappointed. Okay, so we have a couple different builds we're going to run. The first we're going to look at is a 3-star build. It's the finisher with double red. So purple 1, the brain chop, 10 MP. Finisher, deal 175,278 damage. Destroy 17 random trap gems and pin the opponent. Red 1 is the two-handed choke slam. I almost said red 2 because it's two-handed. Red 1, two-handed choke slam, 8 MP, deal 93,495 damage, and make 18 random gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 75,690 damage and increase your purple MP by 3. If broken by you, deal 0 damage and swap a 2x2 random area into purple gems. And red 2, the Spine Buster, 7 MP, deal 89,673 damage and increase your purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. Pardon me, I am super exhausted. All right, so we are going to use Butch for more red MP, Jinder for more trap gems, Showboat Lacey for more purple gem damage, and Santa Hogan just for more all gem damage. And the way that we're going to load, like, there's no way to get to the purple moves. Well, you got to break your own traps or have your opponent break them. Either way, it's going to be like a turn 2, maybe a turn 3, but it's going to be a really strong one. For the belt, I just want to take a moment to celebrate. As you can see, we finally got a purple percent Fury medal. And I just want to thank everybody for this incredible accomplishment. We finally did it. Okay. Anyways, your girl got her purple percent. It's a flippin' miracle. I'm going to use it on everything, even people that don't have purple moves. So we're running all Fury, and I've looked for purple gem substats. This one is quite chunky at 11%. Purple gem, 7.74%. Of course, purple move damage, almost 100%, and then a maxed out tier 4 Fury for the 30%. A little bit of red move damage boost there. For the plate, I tested this out with a Twilight Ritual, and it's not really needed. If anything, you would need something that is break purple, get red. You could do an Aftershock. You could. And swipe green. But the entire board's going to be purple. So yeah, the plate's just kind of there for this build. And wait until they introduce like a whenever you generate 10 or more trap gems, increase your red MP by whatever. That would make Booker a cheat code. Don't do it, Scopely. We're going to go up against Ivar, and let's see how he plays. He looks so tiny. What? Why? You're like... Why are you like 6 feet tall? Isn't Ivar the short Viking? Like, I expected... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop. So, we'll hit the Spinebuster first. Increase our purple gem damage. And then we will hit the two-handed Choke Slam. Put out almost half the board. If you had Acro Dragon as a coach, that would be a good coach. And then... we kind of want him to break traps for us. Kind of. Or... oh! Well, would you look at that? Well, shit. That accidentally went perfect. I almost feel bad having to run it again. I forgot about the plate that I said wasn't important. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's try that again. Wait, where is he? What? Put the camera on him, yo. Okay, let's try that again, because I want to, like, actually show the finisher and different ways you can play it. So, let's run that back. Alright, take 2. Take 2. We're not going to match red. Son of a... like, I talked about how you really didn't need that plate, and then all of a sudden we put out 2 mil with the plate. Content creator, pro streamer. Y'all know me. Okay. Son of a bitch! I mean, to be fair, though, this is almost better than hitting the finisher, because the finisher destroys, in my opinion, too many trap gems at once, and you don't get all that cascading. So I kind of feel like this is the way to go, but I am going to persevere and hit the damn finisher. Trust me, I got this. I got this. Girl boss. Show yourself. Take 3. And I'm gonna change up my tactics here. Aha! I'm a genius. Okay. I'm a genius. Watch as this all goes wrong. Like, if we can double stack this... yes, Lord. Okay. So, we're at 39. We're gonna increase it again. That should put us close to... yep, close to 60. And then put out 21 random trap gems. And then, look at that purple percent metal putting in work. Oh, I'm so happy. Bloop. 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 Boop. Boop. Da-da. Jesus. Okay. 3.5 mil. See what happens when you're patient and you keep trying the same thing over and over and over again? That's not insanity. That's winning. Follow me for more life hacks. Alright. So we got that figured out. Let's take a look at a slightly different build using the red moves and focus on a super sub build. So the second build we're going to take a look at is also available at 3-star. It brings in the submission, and we're going to run that alongside double red. So the submission is the Vice Grip 8 MP. It's a, everybody let out a big sigh, a big moan and groan. It's a random color submission. Boo! But it's a fairly strong-ish one for 2 turns. We're gonna try. So color submission, make 21 random gems into red submission gems and do 136,738 damage for 2 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. So I'm going to run first doing a super sub. While I don't have Peter Maivia yet, I am 50 shards away in the web store. You can grind out to get his shards. He's the purple submission coach, so 50% more damage plus an extra turn. I don't have him, so for the super sub, I'm going to go Shelton and Nikki, along with Zombie Brock, who will give us 3 more turns and 20% more damage. If you had Maivia, I would put him in place of Shelton. And then Woods to get going on turn 1. So we're going to run the super sub first, and then we're going to run the same moves, but I'm going to change up the entourage for more of a gem damage focus, less on the sub damage, and more just trying to do purple gem magic. So for the belt, we've kept it full fury. And I didn't change the picture on the screen because, you know, professional. But I brought in a red percent and an all heart plate. So let's take a look. All right. I have the proper picture up on the screen. I have max tour perks. That's why the 8 MPs are ready to go on turn 1. Close enough to feud perks. I'm not going to sit here and try to figure it out. Honestly, I'm too tired. But this is gonna load up our red moves as well as do 1 million-ish damage. But like, look at this shit. At least it's only 1 wild card, but like, he can just, if he wasn't stupid. There you go. Like, the RNG is gonna mess with you almost every single time because that's just how it works. It's not right. It's not okay. It's not cool. But that's just how it's gonna go. Yeah, 21 and random and color. Like, one or the other, bro. One or the other. Anyways. Purple gems doing about 55k with the all heart plate triggering them. Which is nice. Yep, so 55,000 with the all heart and the boost from the spine buster. Hit the submission again and just pray to God, I guess. Or whoever. Like, what in the... It's 2 wild cards. That's 3 wild cards. And it's gonna destroy all of our prep gems. Like... We actually got lucky with the placement. Holy crap. But do not advise that tactic at all. Like, at all. If you're doing super sub for feud, and I will do the feud math at the end of the video, like, we'll see what the damage is and see if it's worth running this way, but like, no. It's just there's too many gems for it to be a random color sub. Just too many. They literally all connected. They literally all connected. I mean, I guess this is the benefit, is you can, you know, use the sub to trigger your traps and do a F-load of gem damage. Like, okay, that doesn't hurt as much. Oh, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's so random, and it can be so powerful, and it can go so wrong. But that's how the super sub looks. So I'm going to switch up the entourage, and we are going to try a more gem damage focused build. Alright, so now we're switching focus to more gem damage based. I've switched up the entourage, so if you can see on the screen, but I'll pull it up here as well. We are using woods for more purple MP. The Great One rock, the original trick rock, for 35% more purple gem damage. You could use Seth Rollins' Undisputed Future. At lower levels, you can use Zombie Drew for the flat 2200. I think Showboat Wendy is 20% purple, 20% red, but at that point you'd want to use Slick Rick, like might as well boost all your gem damage. Coaches, Lacey for more purple gem damage, and Hall of Fame Lawler to reduce the turns, and I don't think the glitch is a thing anymore. It says 0 turns, it should just be 1. But that'll basically, wow. Wow. Just one big old wild card. So that's going to make it 1 turn. Because we're really just using it to load up our red moves. And we still have the all heart plate, so. So 67,000 now with The Rock as a trainer. So, $1.5 million. You could probably honestly use another purple gem damage coach. The sub is only 2 turns to begin with, so reducing it to 1 with the randomness of it, I don't think that's gonna matter a whole lot. So you could probably stick with Santa Hogan, or if you have a better purple percent. I don't remember off the top of my head. Eddie's only 5%, but you could definitely do purple damage coaches as well. Let's shift focus completely and take a look at his 5-star build. So we're going to take a look at a 5-star build, which actually brings in the 4-star move and like both black moves as well. So double black with purple 3. So black 1 is the clothesline, 6 MP, deal 95,697 damage and make 31 random gems into silence gems. Black 2 is the big boot, 7 MP, deal 86,468 damage and make 31 silence gems into purple gems. And then purple 3 is the Punjabi headbutt, 7 MP, deal 95,497 damage and choose 6 gems to make into black gems. So turn the board into silence gems, turn the silence gems into purple, which is primary color, and then use the headbutt to recycle. If he gets like a Becky Lynch style 300% more silence damage gear, this is going to be insane. But he doesn't have that. So for now, we're going to use Bray for more black MP. We're going to keep on the Rock for more purple gem damage. Could also do, I guess, if you don't have him or the Undisputed Future Seth. You could do Trickster Kane or Trickster Kevin Owens. They do 35% more silence gem damage, so it would be applicable. Lacey for more purple gem damage as well, and then Gargano for an extra silence gem. Not that it's needed because you're converting everything, but also 15% on silence gem damage. And for the belts, staying with Full Fury, brought in a black percent, and then switch the plate for a DX Army Assault. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, make 7 green gems into black gems at the end of your turn. And while I don't think we need it to recycle, this is my first DX Army Assault plate that I just got off the prize wall, so I wanted to use it. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's see how this goes. Okay. So move damage up to 205,000, 185,000. So clothesline. That's a lot of silence gems. So let's take a look. 22,000, 24,000. Okay. So Gargano helping a little bit. A little bit. More than Isana Hogan does at this level anyways, so. Big boot, we're gonna convert all of them but one. Nice. That's 1.2 mil on turn 1. That's not bad at all. I think in feuds, like, isn't there's the occasional silence gem do 100% more damage. Line bonus, that could be a really nice quick way to do damage. Very straightforward. Alternatively, you could use Woods instead of Bray and use the Punjabi headbutt to charge the black moves. What I do want to do, however, is run this one more time because I want to see that animation. Naturally, there's no purple match. Big sad. Big sad. I just want to see the animation. I just want to see it. Can I see it? Like, I don't even care to. I'm not even gonna place the gems. I just want to see. Oh, it's just a regular head. Okay. It's just a regular headbutt. All right. Now I know. And now let's just go blah. Oh, okay, he's kicking out. Whatever. I mean, if I'd known that, I would have just done that right away. Ivar's the cute one, right? If you know, you know. Okay, so 2-3 matches will do it. Don't. Okay, good. It's like, you son of a, if you cascade. Boop. There we go. Another cool mill. I feel like for feuds, that would be the faster way to go. The traps are obviously appealing because they're big damage, but in terms of, like, in the interest of speed, you don't have to deal with the animations of the traps cascading and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people value that. So in feuds, this build could be the way to go with a little bit of finesse, maybe a line bonus. So yeah, one more thing I want to try. One more kind of off the wall build I want to try. Okay, I just wanted to take a look at this to see if we could do like big damage on turn 1 for feuds. And I know it's double MP trainers, but there's 2 red MP trainers and everyone's been, it seems, everyone but me has been getting a Bray affiliation. So we're going to run the double blacks. We're going to run red 2, which increases your purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. And we're going to keep Lacey and Gargano. So doing 18k right now. $37. You'd need to use like 2 plates to refill the red, but well, that noise means it worked. Let's see. It could be interesting, like I said, with the line bonus for silence gem damage. $1.69. Punjabi Playboy coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. All right, let's conclude the preview. It's time for math. All right, so we have a 2-turn submission. Pardon me. Doing 136,738 damage. As you can see on the screen, I have the defensive perks up for feud, so 200% more sub damage and 3 more turns. We have Zombie Brock giving an extra 20% and 3 turns. We have High Chief Peter Maivia doing 50% and an extra turn. We have Nikki for 50%. So we have an extra 320% damage on the submission, and we are adding 7 more turns. So, 136,738 times 320% is 574,300 damage. Multiply that by 9 turns, and you got a 5.1 million submission in feuds. That said, it's random as shit, and it's a color sub. So, if you happen to get all 9 of those turns, God bless you. But I doubt it. But anyways, that's the maths. I can make this look nicer. There we go. Content creator. Yay. So that's the Great Khali. Fun to play. Different options. I feel like you don't need anybody super unobtainable to make him work properly, other than him himself, probably. But let me know what you think. Curious to hear your thoughts about getting the Great Khali into the game. I will remind people we have 2 Snoop Dogs, so please don't talk shit about his wrestling ability because we have non-wrestlers in the game. Let me know what you think. PG era, him versus King Sheamus. Curious to know what you think about that. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Let me know in the comments of this video. Always love hearing from people. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.